Thank you, sir, for talking to Team B2B Purchase Magazine. Here's my first question to you. India is facing a severe water challenge. Could you please share your insights into the current state of water industry in India?
Sure. Hello, everyone. Yes, first of all, if you look at the data, less than 1% of the water available on this planet is useful for human consumption. On top of that, only 4% of that water is available in India. While our population is about 16%, having just 4% of the share of global useful water share puts a significant disadvantage to us from a water availability point of view. Besides this, if you look at our reuse and recycle, less than 20% of the sewage water goes through any type of treatment, okay? And then we have a lot of water leakages in our distribution, and our reuse and recycle percentage is significantly lower than the industry average and other parts of the country when you compare, other parts of the world when you compare. And then on top of that, the agriculture practices that we use are very different from the global standard. We consume significant amount of water in our agriculture practices. All these things put together, water industry or water availability in India is under severe stress conditions, and there need to be a lot to be done, right? So to begin with, we cannot produce the water other than desalination at some selected locations. The only way we can able to manage the water crisis in India is by reusing and recycling the water. And I think this is an important aspect. Still, people believe that water is free, water is abundant. That mindset has to change, and they have to believe that water is something that precious. It is just like oil, it is like a gold that we have to take care of them. In this connection, there is certainly awareness is going up. There is a significantly increased awareness across the country. It need to further go up. On top of that, there need to be more encouragement, more incentivization towards industries and municipalities following recycle and reuse practices. I think if we can able to make a good progress on these front, we could able to solve this problem, and we can able to improve water availability situation in our country.
Water treatment technologies are evolving rapidly now. So can you share some of the latest innovative solutions and technologies Veolia implements for water management in construction projects?
Sure. So in general, right, we are talking about reuse and recycle. In this segment, we have various products available in marketplace which are being used in multiple applications, whether it's a municipal market, whether in the industrial market. Our products are meant to be tough to treat segment where the discharge quality requirements are high, and also the effluent quality is not that suitable. That is where we get into picture. Our products are going to be helpful to improve the situation and increase our reuse and recycle. If you talk about construction industry per se, right, there are multiple ways to look at it. If you look at industrial parks, residential complexes, etc., they produce a lot of sewage water, and we have solutions available to treat them. In fact, we have come up with our flagship product, 500 series product called 500S. This is a membrane-based bioreactor with a height shorter than the industrial one. This can fit into any basement in a comfortable way. So that way residential complexes, the industrial, the commercial complexes, the techno parks, and etc. These things can be utilized for treating the sewage water so that the recycle can be applied, so that they don't have to take the municipal water or buy the water at an expensive price. That is one area where certainly we are helpful. Similarly, we also make reverse osmosis membranes. These are used for treating the brackish water, treating the seawater, etc., for drinking purpose applications. So more and more industries, more and more commercial establishments are using those solutions so that water can be treated and a drinking quality water can be supplied and provided to the resources that are operating out of these facilities.
So how can we integrate sustainable practices into water management solutions? And what would be the positive impact on the environment?
Yeah. So look, I think the very first thing that people have to change their mindset that water is precious and water need to be protected, taken care. A lot of times industries believe that the water treatment plant is just a add-on cost. I think that mindset has to change. Water is a raw material. Water need to be procured, water need to be secured. That means you need to take steps forward to protect your water requirements. I would like to give one example here. One of the largest chemical fertilizer company, RCF, they need about 20 millions of liters of water every day. Rather than depending on municipal corporation to supply the water, they have taken the route of taking a sewage water from Gopalakrishna pumping house, and they put our technology to treat the sewage water to a industrial quality water, and the same water has been used for their process and their industry, which in turn helps to repurpose close to 20 million liters of water per day to other people. So more than 50,000 families in Mumbai are getting benefited because of the repurpose. So I think the important aspect of sustainability is, of course, we need to protect and preserve our resources, but also need to repurpose in an efficient way so that both the drinking industry, the water drinking industry, and the regular industry can able to stay in a same platform. I think that is what is important. Similarly, we have an example where one of our customer, Lodha Group, they have a sizable amount of city that they are building with various housing, etc. We partnered with them, and we supplied, or we set up a sewage treatment plant on a BOO basis, which is build, own, operate basis, where we actually take the water, sewage water from their setup and treat the water and use it for various applications by recycling, which has helped them to bring down their dependency on the fresh water, and in turn is helping their customers and everybody. So I think there is a lot of initiatives we are taking towards sustainability in terms of bringing down their dependency on precious water, but also treating and reusing in a most efficient way.
Indian government has introduced various water management missions and campaigns. So how does Veolia collaborate with these initiatives to ensure the success of sustainable water supply measures?
There are many such type of examples where we are partnering with the government and authorities and municipal corporations. Like I mentioned, there is more can be done, etc. What is important is today the adaptability, the embracing the challenges, etc. Need to be accelerated in this process, and the only way you can able to do it is if municipal corporations, government, and other authorities come forward with an incentive system, so that the industries and the companies who takes these steps forward and increase the reuse can get some incentives for doing that. That will accelerate the whole process. Similarly, if you take, for example, municipal corporations who are supplying the water at a subsidized price to the industry, if industries develop their own water resources through the recycling, desalination, other means, then their dependency on municipal corporation comes down, which is a saving for municipal corporation from subsidy point of view. If they pass on those subsidies to the industries for doing this, also will accelerate the whole process of adopting these technologies.
So looking forward, how do you see the future of water management in construction and infrastructure projects in the coming years?
Yeah, look, a country like India is growing very fast. The construction infrastructure industry is growing rapidly. Public awareness about the water and its importance is going up. Recently I come across a particular project where they have advertised that they are supplying RO water through the taps to every household that is going to be staying in that particular apartment complex, which is a very innovative initiative where they are making sure that the kitchen water is already treated water versus they are individually, each household investing on a technology like that. So I can see that people are valuing that and they believe that it is important. Similarly, I would like to see more and more commercial projects, more and more residential projects, more and more commercial establishment come forward and use water treatment, reuse and recycle as the brand, as a USP to advertise and sell their products in the marketplace. I think they become key differentiators. So I would like to see, I see the future is going to be more customers trusting and going with the brands who are more sustainable and investing in these areas, because that is what is going to be the future, and people are taking special attention on these aspects.
Thank you so much for talking with us, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.